Welcome to another edition of Fabric 5. I'm Steve Hughes, Data on Wheels founder, and happy to be bringing this to you today. Today we're going to do the first of two views of how to use Databricks in conjunction with Fabric. So I look forward to having a short discussion and hope to enlighten you on how to make these two tools work together in an effective way for your organization. All right. As many of you probably heard during the Microsoft event at Ignite, the Azure Databricks and Fabric can work better together. So today I'd like to look at one of these options that I believe is a viable option for a number of reasons. In this scenario, we're assuming that you are creating an ADLS Gen 2 data lake. Now I have the containers shown here as three different containers, but however you organize your data lake in ADLS Gen 2 is kind of not the point. What matters here is on the left side, all the work being done to transform, move, shape, refine your data is happening with the power of Databricks inside of ADLS Gen 2. So it's doing all the work there. This also enables things like Unity Catalog for you, if that's an option you want to use to manage your data lake environment. You get the full power of Databricks behind it. Really nothing stopping you from anything you're doing. Frankly, a number of folks today already have this environment. They're already running their data lakes with Azure Databricks, managing all their content and moving their data around the way it needs to be. What does this mean in the concept of Fabric? One, if you already have an existing data warehouse solution or data lake solution, you do not need to make significant changes to your overall process. As a matter of fact, we would recommend you don't. We'd recommend that you continue to manage your environment with Databricks and with ADLS Gen 2. These products are tried and true and been around a long time. They're going to give you the scale and depth that you need to maintain the content in your data lake. Now, as you go to share this data out, want people to report on this data, especially if they're Power BI users, there's an advantage of being able to shortcut into ADLS Gen 2 into your lakehouse inside of OneLake and Fabric. What this means is that you have all the benefits of using Databricks to manage and maintain your environment, but you can add on or expand your data state capabilities by wrapping that content effectively in Fabric for your end users to see. So that would allow them to interact with this data as if it were in Fabric itself. Whether it's file-based data, drop it into files and folders and such. So maybe your data scientists decide they want to be in Fabric, use some of the tools there. Sweet, they're going to be able to access Silver data. It could be Delta, of course. I just use it here to show the folders. It could be files or Delta, whichever way it makes sense. And if you have a gold layer, you could have it coming over as tables, which would be recommended. Let it come in as a Delta table, fully managed. Databricks will align and keep the data in line for you. The consumers can consume it without any worries about what's going on there. And because it's ADLS Gen 2, security is enforced at the Azure Active Directory level across the board. So hopefully you can see from this that having Databricks and Fabric is a win. Some of the other things to keep in mind is that their functionality is not quite up to par in Fabric, but Databricks is mature, been around 3 years. This is an opportunity to take advantage of that maturity and still take advantage of Fabric in the best way possible for your organization. I encourage you to look at this as a great option for new and existing infrastructure. Depending on where you're at in your journey, you may find this the best option for your organization. As always, if you enjoyed this video, I hope you will like us, share, or subscribe. We look forward to continuing the conversation around fabric architecture. Until next time.